Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Headwind's freeware A330-900neo. So this is a freeware A330neo, and it has some really nice features like native flight model, has wing flex, a bunch of native effects, a semi-customized cockpit, and more. So we're gonna check all of those out in today's video. So as I said, this is completely free, and I will provide a link in the description where you can download it on flightsim.2. So let's get right into it with the external model. And just looking at it right here, this is a really nicely well done exterior model. You can see this is not a port over from FSX. This is completely native texturing all the way around. You can just see from all angles it looks nice. So this texture is definitely what you'd expect from like a factory, like just right out of the factory. It doesn't show a lot of wear and tear, which some people like wear and tear on their aircraft, some people do not, so it just depends on your preference, but this aircraft looks pretty clean. It also comes with a few liveries. Here's the Air Belgium livery. You can also get a Delta livery, some Condor liveries, a Corsair livery, as well as a TAP Air Portugal livery, and like a private jet livery. So it comes with a few liveries. You can also download some on flightsim.2, as with any aircraft. Let's check out all the exterior cameras so that we can take a look at this exterior model up close. Let's go to the showcase cam. That's what I was looking for. So here's the top of the aircraft. That's the wing. So let's take a look at the wing and see the reflectiveness of the wing, all the detailing and stuff. External 3. We can see kind of the lip of the wing, and we can even see the engine, which looks really nice. I really like the new engines of the A330neo. This is under the aircraft, so you can see the gear. The gear, they look decent. I wouldn't say they're bad. Not the best. Pretty nice though. You have to consider it as freeware. So here's the wing again, and you can see more of the gear. Just really good modeling all over in the wing area. Here's the tip of the wing. You see all of these sensors right there. And more nice modeling on that wing. External 7, we can take a look at the tail and the elevators. All look very nice and clean. And as we progress through external 8, we can see more of those elevators, the sensors, and the APU. All look really nice in this aircraft. And here we can see the wingtip, and I just love the curved detail on this. This looks really amazing. And you can also see the beacon lights right there. And external 10 is going to give us a close-up of this engine. And this engine looks really nice. It doesn't have all the markings that you would expect, but it definitely looks quite well modeled. You can even see the inside. That carbon fiber texture is spot on. Move on to the next one. Here we can kind of get a side profile of the aircraft. You can see the wing here. All the windows look nice, and then the engine. So I believe the next few ones are going to be on the inside. So this aircraft does not include a cabin, as you would expect, but it does include a lot of window views, so you can swap through these during your flight. So we have this view of the wing. That's a really nice one. This is probably my favorite. You have the engine view and a more in-front version of the engine view. Here you can see the wingtip and the start of the engine. And this is a unblocked view. Here's a view of the wing right here. This is a really nice view. shows you all of the parts under the wing. And then external 19, another wing view. You can even see the underside of that engine. So exterior model, it's really amazing in my opinion. Like, amazing exterior model, especially considering it's freeware. Very well done. So now let's take a look at the cockpit. And you have to consider the A330 and A320 cockpit are quite similar, but there are some changes. So first off, this whole thing right here, this is not on the A320. It has this little brightness panel coming off on the sides. You can see it on both sides. And then also, this window is quite abnormal. Like, it's not like the one you would find on the A320, so this is custom made. As well as the tablet, they've had to remount it in a different location, but you also, it has the fly-by-wire A321X compatibility, so you can even use it without downloading the fly-by-wire A321X, so you get all of the good in-depth systems of the A321X, including the EFB, which is very helpful. So it definitely helps bring it up to a more usable, realistic, and immersive aircraft to fly. So if we look here, our throttle levers also custom. These are not what they look like in the normal, A320. So something to keep in mind, while some of the cockpit is custom to better look like the A330 cockpit, it's definitely not all the way looking like that. If we just look up at the overhead panel, it doesn't really look much like an A330 overhead panel at all, but that should be coming in future updates, and you can't really expect that much considering it's a freeware product. So while you're waiting for the Aerosoft A330 to come out, this is a great option to kind of get a feel for the A330. So as I said, you get the fly-by-wire systems. Definitely brings up the immersiveness level of this aircraft by a lot, and it's really great and really functional to fly around. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take off, and we're gonna check out the engine sounds as well as the wing flex, because I believe those are both custom with this aircraft. So cabin check. Let's go ahead and get ready for takeoff here. Alright, flaps, takeoff. Let's go into our flaps. I assume we just need flaps 1 today. Move that over. Takeoff configuration test. That looks good. Alright. So we're now ready to take off. We'll let you guys listen to the sound of this airplane. Alright guys, so now that you've had a chance to take a listen to this aircraft, it sounds quite good. Let's talk a little bit more about the flight model. So you might have seen some of that back and forth shaking on takeoff, and I believe that's just because it's really windy in Belgium right now. So that's most probably why it is. And I am using an experimental build, so there may be bugs. But if you use the stable build, you should be 100% good to go. So about the flight model, let's go ahead and check out the wing flex. You can see these little wing tips moving up and down. So that is the natively modeled wing flex included with this aircraft. You can see it move up and down a little, which is really nice to see in a freeware aircraft. You don't really see this model too often in freeware aircraft, so it's quite nice to see here. Good, nice little addition to the flight model, as well as. So yeah, the flight model, it seems quite nice. It definitely feels like you're flying a pretty larger aircraft. The A320 definitely doesn't seem like just a port over from the A320, but it feels quite nice actually. It's not the best flight model, but it is natively built, not ported over, but like natively built as part of this add-on, and it works quite nicely. So some nice sounds, pretty decent flight model, and amazing exterior model, coupled with a pretty decent, custom cockpit. Some elements in there are custom for the A330. I would say this is a really amazing freeware aircraft that you should definitely check out. I definitely recommend it if you're waiting for the Aerosoft A330 to come out. This is a great replacement for that in the meantime. So I'm glad thank you guys for watching this video. Oh no, what's that? Is there traffic? That sounds like a TCAS warning to me. Must be. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more aircraft showcases and reviews just like this one. And let me know your opinion on this aircraft in the comments. Remember, if you want to download it, it's in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.